Welcome back, everyone. 3D printing now and beyond. In this one, we're going to be talking about cleaning the build plate. So when I first started 3D printing, I would mainly print on glass, and I just went down to a local store and got a bottle of this 91% IPA, and I got some lint freeze here. I'd clean the glass with that, and once it's good and dry, I would normally take some hairspray. I'd been using this Aquanet, spray the glass, and the parts seemed to stick to the glass just fine. Honestly, I didn't really have any issues using that method. Now, I've noticed since I got my Bambu Lab P1S that came with the textured PEI plate, I've been trying to use the same method of cleaning it with the 91%. I haven't been using hairspray on it, just the 91%. And for the most part, that seems to work pretty good. But there comes a time where the parts just stop sticking to the build plate, and I needed to come up with some better methods for cleaning it. So now what I do is eventually I'll take some Dawn, because it's a really good degreaser, scrub the build plate, rinse it off, try again, and for the most part that also seems to work really good. But eventually the parts are still not sticking to the build plate, and I just got the feeling there's something underlying that's still just not quite right. And what I ended up doing was I got a bottle of this 99% IPA. I had to order this online because my local stores just don't seem to have it. I'll leave a link to that in the description. So I'll clean it with the Dawn, rinse it off, and once it's good and dry, I'll go back with the 99% IPA, and then that seems to solve the problem. The only issue I'm having with adhesion is more to do with ASA right now. I've read that ASA filament in general is just really hard to get to stick to the bed. And I can tell that because when the printer just does that purge line here, when I go to pull that off, you can tell it's just not that tacky at all. So I did get some nanopolymer adhesive from Vision Miner. I'm hoping that'll solve that issue, because pretty certain it's not to do with the cleanliness of the build plate. So another thing I want to talk about is just handling of the build plate. When you go and grab this thing, try and grab it just by the edges. Don't touch the build plate in the center or anything where you're normally printing, because everyone's fingers have, you have oily skin, so that gets on there, and that'll definitely just not help the part to stick to the build plate. So just wanted to add that as well. All right, so I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching.